Hello everyone, as we have discussed in the previous videos, Georgia is becoming more and more attractive for the digital nomads, for international businesses to relocate to the country of opportunities, as we call it, and to move the workers or to the individuals to find the new locations in Georgia. Now we are in Tbilisi, and in Tbilisi we are located in #1 most attractive co-working spaces in Terminal, and we will be interviewing different people who have made different various decisions to move to Georgia. Now I'm with Izabella Zawartko. She has moved from Poland. She's now working in Georgia as an account manager, and she's serving an international businesses and supporting the international businesses to be established in Georgia, to be supported with the business activities and so on and so forth. Isa, can you say a few words about you? How you decided, how you have heard about the Georgia, how you made your decision, and your comments about it.
I guess my story is a little bit different than you expect. When I came for the first time to Georgia, I already was in love in this country. I started in Poland, actually by chance, by mistake, when I found Georgian dance workshops, and I said, why not? And I tried, and I stayed. So that's how it started. After I wanted to know something more about Georgian cuisine, about how to make hinkali, about the culture. And actually, for the first time, I came to Georgia after a few years. So I only didn't know at all the language, so it was a little bit difficult, but I didn't care because I already loved Georgia, so it was a little bit easier.
I understand, and when you say you have moved to Georgia, you literally mean that, because you are now married in Georgia, you have a daughter who is half Georgia, going to the Georgian kindergarten, so how does it feel?
I got used to it. In the beginning it was very exciting, of course, new country, new challenges, new family with different culture, which you have to learn a little bit. But step by step, I'm now familiar with this, and I'm half Georgian.
Okay, can you talk a bit about what you were doing in Poland and what was your activity, what you were doing in Poland?
Actually, my life in Poland was very busy, and it was hectic life, and I was working with international companies, always with customer service, giving service to foreigners. And last few years I used to work in public sector, serving actually courts, so more than 400 institutions in Poland, giving tenders and fulfillment of the contract for all the stuff that courts need.
I see.
Actually, I was a little bit already tired, working from morning, being all the time at work, I knew that Georgia can give me a little bit different lifestyle.
It was a correct decision, what do you think?
Yes, now I'm sure, and actually I would not change my mind. Whenever I'm going to Poland, I'm always happy, and I need to go there, but I prefer lifestyle and how people live here in Georgia.
Okay, so as you said, changing the environment from the very constant European style to the very chaotic and energized Georgian style was a new boost for your life, as I understand. And can you briefly talk about what you are doing in Georgia now, and if it is like what lifestyle you are having?
I work for a Georgian international company, I guess, because I work in most cases with Polish clients who wants to do business in Georgia, who wants to buy properties in Georgia, who needs some advice how to do it here, And it's actually very, very interesting because it's various cases, so many cases that we have. It's something that I need.
Plus, in Georgia, we have a Polish airway company. LOT is flying directly from Tbilisi to Warsaw, and we have a budget airline, Wizz Air, flying from various Polish cities to Kutaisi, and it's becoming relatively cheap and easy to get to any cities, including Tbilisi, Batumi, and Kutaisi. And a couple of days ago, when we were recording the videos, we have been to Batumi, and there are plenty of expats coming from Poland and various other European countries as well. Can you make your comments about and give your feedback about what are the interests from the Polish society which are interested to move to Georgia or to invest in Georgia? What are their questions asking you, or what are their ideas for? I mean, to share some of these ideas.
Actually, they have a lot of ideas, and what I always say that Georgia is this kind of country that you have to come, have a look for 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, and you will find out how many gaps is still here and how many possibilities for doing business. When you have it every single day living in Poland, you don't realize how big market is still for the newcomers and how many things they can do, because in their life in Poland everything is so common, and I don't want to say don't care, but you don't realize that you have it. And here you can start in many fields, there are still many gaps, and it's very fast developing country. When I came here for the first time, okay, I realized, I saw how many services, for example, are still not available here. But now, during this last few years that I live here, it's really, it has been changed. So I think people noticed that there is a possibility, big chance, and you can come and start doing business here.
I totally agree, because what is way in Georgia missing is experience and the time, and these opportunities. While we will be talking in many various videos within our YouTube channel, we will be discussing each and every opportunities. But again, I totally agree with you that individuals should plan their visit to come to Georgia, and they, within their experience and within their angle of vision, they can find out even more opportunities which we living here could not even think about. And just for the records, how long are you already living in Georgia?
More than 5 years, almost 5.5. So it's quite a big experience already.
Yeah, it's already becoming like when you are already half Georgian. So, due to the many opportunities what we have been discussing, I know that we have been discussing even behind the cameras that from Poland we have. You have experience of serving clients for maritime business, for real estate, for production in the free industrial zones as well. And what you can say about the Georgia as a business environment? What kind of advices you can send to the potential, not only to the Polish but to the international society who is considering to find a new location for working or relocating or finding a new place to work from?
What I like in Georgia and doing business here, it's quite easy and well organized somehow. What I really like that every single thing you can arrange, you can apply in one, for example, place. You don't have to go to different institutions. You can go to one, which is called public service hall, and you can arrange there everything. We all know from experience, and usually from different countries, it's time consuming, all these formalities. Here it looks much more simple than we expect. So yeah, I want to encourage, don't be afraid, because it's much easier and you can do it fast. If you want, you can do it faster, because it's like official fee schedule, and you decide if you are in a hurry and you want to arrange something in one day, or you can wait several days, for example.
One thing I want to ask you is about the social life in Georgia, because due to the changes of not only location, but it also changes the culture, and this might be also very interesting for our viewers from different countries, how it feels to live in another country, in another environment, if you have a connection with the international expat groups, and how it feels, just to share your experience.
Expat group in Tbilisi, where I live, actually is very active. So these people are very helpful to each other, and it's much easier, I guess, here in the capital or in any other big city than maybe outside or in the villages, of course. They are very active, they help each other. There is a wide range. You should not be afraid of living in a different country, because there are a lot of, I don't know, restaurants, clubs, fitness centers, everything what you need, you will find for your life, not just the work. You need life balance, and Georgia is this kind of country where you can find both mountains and the sea. You can find winery region, you can find golf club, you can find horse riding, hiking, whatever you need to feel happy, to feel healthy, you will find it here. So not just work is important, it is, but you can have a normal life, I can say, here.
And due to the statistics by the Georgian Tourism Department, a lot of Poles are also coming for the winter sport activities as well, because in Georgia we have several winter resorts, and Georgian winter resorts are relatively cheaper comparing to the European winter resorts. So
this is important, and actually you will find in all these winter resorts or sea resorts, you will find also Polish people who run their businesses, so you can have service in Polish too.
As in Georgia, we provide and we try to help international people to come to Georgia, relocate their businesses. We can even provide our services not only in Polish, but in English, in Georgian as well, in Russian and so on. So we will be trying to give you information in your language to have more understanding how easy the procedures are in Georgia, how taxes are low, and how people themselves are very helpful to feel your relocation as easy as it is possible in real life. So follow us in our YouTube channel, check out our new videos, send your comments, and we will be definitely checking each and every. And if you will need any support for your business or for your personal solutions, we can help you. We will be more than glad to help you.